Well, it's 8:20, and when I finished my last trip, I said maybe next Thursday, which was yesterday, I'd be attempting Royal Basin again. Well, this is Friday, July 20th, so I'm a day late. Anyway, I left the trail head this morning at 4:30 in the dark, and again, just like the first Royal Basin Express, made it up here at 8:10 then, and this is a much clearer day. A lot colder too in the morning here, and fortunately I brought extra shirts, dry one, and actually should have brought gloves. Pretty chilly, but the sun's coming up here. I wanted to stop here and shoot the lake, get that mist coming over there, and my plan today is just to shoot straight up to Upper Basin and just keep going and spend the whole day up here. As previously, I went over, spent time at the falls, shot the lake quite a bit. I think right now I'm going to head to the other side of the lake, shoot this way, and then up I go. So I wanted to do a quick introduction, intro, and did some footage along the way, just some video, some beautiful flowers, and phenomenal days. So here we go. I'm going to jam on up there and try to get a lot further than I did my initial trip beyond the tarns today. And so I'm going to pack up and head on. I was just shooting the lake, came down to the far side to shoot from the other direction, and this male goat, I guess it would be a buck, huge, this giant, and his coat is phenomenal. And anyway, I had to shoo him off. I set up my tripod, was shooting, and he came right at me. And so picking up rocks and shooing him and throwing at him to scatter him. He finally moved on. So he was blocking the trail, and I had to get around Shelter Rock here so I can get up to the upper basin, and he was right in the way the whole time. So hopefully some of that got on recorded here. And this little gal, there's a bunch of campers here, she was taking a leak in the bushes. He walked right by her with her little pants down, and man, that woke her up. Anyway, we just said hi, and he went on his way. So to be continued. I still can't get over how big that dude was. He was massive. I hope some of that showed up. All I use is my action camera. It's a Contour. It was the competition to the GoPro, but Seattle based, so that's why I picked it, being a Seattle boy that I am originally. So hopefully I got some of that footage. And poor girl was squatting down in the bushes. He walked right by her. So I'm glad there didn't need an intervention on that one. There's no stopping. It's like a train hitting you. So I had to move my tripod and my camera. Before I could do that, I had to throw rocks and shout. Fortunately, he went the other way, but man, he was huge. Anyway, I just dumped into Arrowhead Meadow, and then up to the top I go. Oh, and the marmots are busy. I've heard them sound off ever since I hit the lake up here. And I think I see one perched right up here. Hopefully my camera will pick him up. He has a mouthful of grass as well. He's as curious about me as I am him. Okay, well, I'll leave him be. There's the creek here. Time to filter water before heading up. See ya, little guy. Or gal. kind of took my time coming up to the upper basin here and had to filter out some of this upper basin wine into my water bottles, so I'm good to go. Anyway, just shot Arrowhead Meadow, and it's just flush, beautiful. So made it. I'm at the upper basin now, and snow is basically gone for the most part. So I'm gonna just keep forging on up to the tarn, and then just see how far I can go for the rest of the day. So I'll give you a quick look around. It's sure different than my last vlog. Initially, this was all covered in snow, overcast and cloudy. So again, this is my attempt. I was reminded this week that it's about photography and not videography. So I gotta try to keep those short if I can. And I'm just gonna grab my camera, head on up, and keep shooting. I'll give you a good look around first. 5 to 12, and I made it to the top of this ridge that a friend of mine took me on, and the wildflowers were phenomenal that year. That was 2012. This year, I think they're late. There was more snow up here later, if I recall, when I was here a few weeks back. So I shot the tarn with those mountains in the background, and then basically took shots all the way around, and then did a couple panoramas in thirds, 3 exposures, one there, there, and there. Divided the whole scene up in thirds, and then this little ridge here, which I'll show you, is lined with flowers with that boulder on the end there. Did some focus stacking there. And so this might be as high as I'm going to go today, I believe. I'm just going to slowly work my way down and see what else I can see and find anything worthy. But up here, it's all worthy. Bright day, of course. So I've used what filters that I do have. So I'll give you a little panorama, and looking back the other way is my buddy and I were clear up on those ridges, and he tried to summit, I think, this peak, and we came all the way back down around along this ridge here and then back down. So I'll give you a panorama of all this. way up above there. It's a whole ridge. It came down, over, down to here. I think I'm going to cut through the other side of the tarn if I can, which is right over there. I had come up this way. Maybe I'll skirt down here and sure there's an outlet there. Good old deception. Slowly working my way down. The bluff I was on was way up above there. It's a whole ridge. It came down, over, down to here. I think I'm going to cut through the other side of the tarn if I can, which is right over there. I had come up this way. Maybe I'll skirt down here and sure there's an outlet there. Good old deception. So the ridge line is up there and came up, down, around, and then down. So I was up beyond that bluff right there. And there's the tarn there. It's almost 1:35 and of course obviously at the tarn. And I did a panorama of deception, of course. The ridge, I was up there, a shot of that. Panorama includes 3 exposures, there, there, and there, and I'll pan around. Right now it is 5 to 2, and I just sat here at the tarn and had lunch, and it never really did get warm today. There's been a cool breeze rolling through here pretty much all day long. And the lighting got better. There's some partial cloud cover, and anyway, nice crisp breeze. So I think I'm going to move on and back and shoot down again with the lighting being different, Arrowhead Meadow, and make my way down to Royal Lake. Some different lighting on the meadow now, from this morning of course, now that it's 2:10, so I'm going to shoot that again, show you where I came from. That high green ridge up there. And the tarn is just on the other side. Fresh water flowing through here. It's a great place. when you need water for sure. Plenty of sources here. So, and then the way down to Arrowhead Meadow is that way. I'm off the top now and in the meadow. So the lake is just beyond the meadow here. Those are the falls that I featured this morning, and the route to Upper Basin is there. Looks like a change in the weather as well. Well, it's 3:20 and I came in and I shot, I think that's the south side of the lake, and taking advantage of the color, partly cloudy as you can tell. It didn't really get hot, and blue sky, just been nice and cool. So that's it. It's a wrap, and I'm just gonna beat feet out of here. I keep thinking about that dude, that goat. What a stud, just phenomenal. Anyway, glad I got out of his way. So I started vacation 2 days ago. Today's the 20th, the 18th officially, but had a lot of business to take care of. So today's the official kickoff, and I'm not due back to responsibilities and work until August 6th. So hopefully this is just the beginning, and this is twice up here now, and again, I could just stay here. So anyway, I'm out, and maybe the next video I'll talk about my camera and lenses and filters and things that I use, if anybody's interested. And that's just part of the deal. Again, it's about photography and not videography. So, and exploring the Pacific Northwest, where I've grown up, in particular the Olympic Peninsula. So until next time.